Hey, what's up, everybody? Tonight, we're going to talk about Wild Card Weekend. All right, the fun begins. It's time. We got 2 games on Saturday, and we have 2 games on Sunday. Right now, I'm going to talk about the games for Saturday. Saturday, we have Oakland at Houston. That's at 3:25 Central Time. And then we have Detroit at Seattle. That's at 7:15 Central Time. All right, let's talk about the first game here. Oakland at Houston. This is going to be a crazy game. You got Connor Cook coming in, rookie. Going to start his first game against the Houston Texans. Texans they just don't have a quarterback. They don't have anything there. Osweiler, Savage got banged up. So I think this is gonna come down to the quarterback. So both teams have good defenses, but at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna have to go with Oakland winning this game. I think they're a more complete defense. I think they have bigger weapons on offense. Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree. Running game is pretty good. Offensive line is a lot better than what the Texans have. So I think the offensive line is gonna be the big X factor here. Who has a better offensive line between the two teams with 2 inexperienced quarterbacks? And the winner is the Raiders. They just have a better offensive line. They'll probably be able to give Cook a little bit more time to throw the ball. I don't know, man. It's kind of a coin toss, but we'll see what happens there. And then the night game, you have Detroit going to Seattle. It's going to be pretty cold over there. Detroit's the number 6 seed. So, who's going to win this game is a question. Or the better question is, who do the Cowboys want to win this game? If you're a Cowboys fan, I think you're fine with either of these teams here. Seattle on the road. I don't think they would pose a problem. Detroit is the number 6 seed, so if they were to win this game, basically the Cowboys would be hosting Detroit for round 2. We'll give them another knockout, I'm sure. But as far as the game here, playing up there is tough, obviously. Detroit does have a chance. Seattle's not as dominant as they used to be. Missing Earl Thomas is a big issue for them. And Detroit, they have a chance, They have a chance for the upset. Could go either way, but I think Seattle takes this game in the end, and Detroit loses. Okay? What do y'all think? Who do you think is going to win that game? Let me know in the comments. Don't be shy. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts on these games. And I'll interact with anybody who puts comments in there, of course. So let me know who do you think wins at Oakland at Houston, and who do you think wins Detroit at Seattle? All right. Sunday, we have the other 2 games. Miami at Pittsburgh to start, and that's at 12:05 Central Time. For me, I think Pittsburgh is on a roll right now. They got fresh legs with Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, Roethlisberger. Okay. Miami, they're kind of unsettled at quarterback. Are they going to throw Tannehill in there? Are they going to keep Matt Moore? They have a good running game with Jay Ajayi. But at the end of the day, I think Pittsburgh is just too much for them to handle. Now, Miami did beat them earlier in the year, so it's not impossible for this to be another upset here. But it's playoff time, man. Pittsburgh, they usually get going in the playoffs if they get into the tournament. Excuse me. They are in the tournament. I look for them to win that game. And now, for the game of games. New York at Green Bay. All right. This game is going to be an interesting game, And for me, right off the bat, I know it's in Lambeau. I know it's going to be cold and this and that. But when I compare the two teams, I think New York takes it. Green Bay doesn't have a running game. That whole thing of them running Ty Montgomery and all this wide receiver at running back just isn't going to work, man. Not against the Giants defense. The Giants are going to shut that little gimmicky thing they got going over there in Green Bay. And they're going to lock down the receivers. They're going to get Janoris Jenkins back. For New York, they have to hope that they can move the ball, and they have to hope that Eli doesn't turn the ball over. If Eli doesn't turn the ball over, and they're able to move the ball on the Packers defense, which, teams have been able to move the ball, then they should be able to win this game. I'm taking New York in this game. All right? So, I have Seattle winning their game and New York winning their game. Dallas will host the lowest seeded winner, and that is the Giants. Okay? The rubber match. Round 3. Bring them on. Let's get them. All right? And then you have Seattle going to Atlanta. I think Atlanta will take that game. Seattle on the road hasn't been that good. But we'll talk about the divisional round next week. All right. As far as the AFC, I said Oakland's gonna win it. So the lowest seed, guess what, dude? The Patriots. They're in the championship already, dude. You can already write them in. They'll take care of Oakland. All right. And the Chiefs, they're gonna be hosting the Steelers. That's gonna be a hell of a game. That'll be a cool game to watch. All these games are going to be fun to watch. So let's see what happens here. Now, if you're a Cowboys fan, which we all are, that's why we're watching this channel, whatever. Do you want to see the Giants? The Giants give the Cowboys the most trouble. Spagnuolo kind of has things figured out. Linehan and his team, they kind of struggled, but they are beatable. It's not like they blew us out the first 2 times. Nothing like that. They're close games. And, ideally, you probably want Detroit to win that game in Seattle. Take Detroit again. Beat them again. I'm sure it'll be a good game. But with them, you already have it in their head that they beat us. We beat them pretty soundly. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, let me know what y'all's thoughts are on these games. I'd like to hear your comments. Be sure to subscribe and like this video. Visit us on www.cowboysblog.net and follow us on Twitter, cowboysblognet. Also on Instagram, cowboysblognet. And that's it. All right, so we're gonna watch these games. I'll see if I do any kind of. We probably will do a reaction video, after Saturday's games and after Sunday's games. So, just come back and we'll have something here for you. All right, that's it for now.